A panel from the District of Columbia Bar has recommended Rudy Giuliani be disbarred over his lies about the 2020 election and, of course, the frivolous lawsuits that he filed based on those lies. So Rudy Giuliani is now officially this close to having his law license in D.C. revoked because of his association with Donald Trump. Let's also not forget, before I go any further into this, that Donald Trump's other lawyer, John Eastman, is currently facing his disciplinary hearings in California and is likely to lose his law license. And then, of course, last week, another former Trump lawyer, Lin Wood. Lin Wood was loosely associated with Trump, by the way. He actually surrendered his law license in Georgia because he was most likely going to have it revoked. So we now got 3 former Trump lawyers, or at least lawyers who went to bat for Donald Trump based on the 2020 election, that are probably going to lose their licenses. Now, for Rudy Giuliani, just because the Bar Association recommended he be disbarred, that does not mean he's automatically disbarred. That is going to go before the D.C. Court of Appeals. They will make the final determination about whether or not Rudy Giuliani gets to keep his law license in D.C., or whether he's no longer allowed to practice law there. It will not affect any other places where Rudy Giuliani is still permitted in those bars or in those states. So he's not going to lose his ability to practice law everywhere, just in D.C. So that's just something to keep in mind. But something interesting happened. While Rudy Giuliani was having his, disciplinary hearing, Donald Trump decided to be a good friend, and he waived attorney-client privilege over the materials related to Giuliani's bar hearing. Those materials happened to be the discussions, everything that happened with their attempts to overturn the 2020 election. And Donald Trump told the court, don't worry about it. I'm waiving attorney-client privilege on all of this. Oops. Because you know who was paying attention to that decision? A man by the name of Jack Smith, the special prosecutor who, by the way, recently interviewed Rudy Giuliani. So if the materials that Giuliani has are no longer protected under attorney-client privilege because Donald Trump himself waived that right, then that actually saves Jack Smith a lot of steps. Now, before I had gone on vacation, I had talked multiple times about the fact that Giuliani does appear to be in the early stages of cooperating with Jack Smith, the special prosecutor's investigation. But I also mentioned what's going to be tough is because Giuliani was acting as Trump's lawyer, so a lot of the stuff would be protected by attorney-client privilege. So you'd have to go to court, try to get the privilege, revoked. He doesn't have to do that. He doesn't have to do it anymore because Donald Trump, for once, actually tried to help Rudy Giuliani. Like, we know for the longest time, possibly still to this day, you didn't pay your legal bills that Giuliani submitted to you. You didn't give him the position in your cabinet. You threw him under the bus at every possible chance. And then the one time you try to help him out, it could lead to you being indicted by Jack Smith. I love that. It is, honest to God, the most perfect story I've ever told. Donald Trump finally, for once, does something to help his buddy, and it could be the one thing that sends him to prison. Thanks for watching, everyone, and, well, here comes the awkward part at the end of the video, where I ask you to like, comment, and share, and subscribe for more content from Ring of Fire. Also, you should consider becoming a member for some exclusive content and perks, including early access videos and exclusive videos. Check out the link in the description.